Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the continuation of our report, specifically my report. So, the example of the process performance-based oriented assessment is magpapa-reset ka ng tula sa mga pupil mo. So, recite the poem from the memory without referring to notes. Use appropriate hand and body gesture in delivering pieces. Maintain eye contact with the audience while reciting the poem. Create ambience of the uh, poem through appropriate rising and falling of the intonation. And the last one is the pronouns pronounce the word clearly and with proper diction. So, while nagre-recite sila, so, gina-process yung performance nila. So, yun yung tinatawag na process performance or base-oriented assessment. So, now next naman is about sa product-oriented assessment. So, the product-oriented assessment is a kind of assessment where the assessor view and scores the final product made and not on the actual performance of making the product. So, example of that is yung mga magpapagawa ka ng mga project na gawa ng estudyante. It is concerned on the product alone and not the process. Yun nga, yung magpapagawa ka ng product such as yung diary, journal, at saka yung mga thesis is the best example ng product assessment. So, it is more concerned to the outcomes or the performance of the learner. So, it also focuses on achievement of the learner. So the product assessment is focuses on evaluating the result or outcomes of the process. So yun yung tinatawag natin na product. So there are two ways to state product-oriented learning. So for example, na we can define learning. For example, is yung does the finish does the finished product or project illustrate the minimum expected part or function? Yun yung first. So the second one is about the product contain additional part and function on the top of the minimum requirements which tend to enhance the final product. So dito naman sa number 2 is yung may parang may sinama sila na mga pang-decorate para maging creative na medyo hindi naman gaano kabongga. So, number 3 is yun yung pangalawa. So, another na way para ma-judge mo yung product ng yung pupil mo is yung pinakabongga na nagawa nila, such as yung napakaraming creative, masyadong creative na hindi mo inaakala na ganun pala yung estudyante mo. Sobrang nakaka-encourage na magturo kapag alam mo sa yung sarili na yung estudyante mo is yung output niya is hindi mo in-expect na ganun pala yung kalalabasan. So that's all for today. That is the applying concept of our report, specifically might report the process and product-oriented performance-based assessment. So, thank you and wassalam.